trauma. Breathing seems normal. Heart rate should be fast, I think.
You're awake. Let me see. Thank goodness you're awake, or I'll have to try my last-ditch move. Emergency skills for junior patrollers. Lesson 1, CPR. Never did it on any living person, though.
Jusia.
Sorry. You just woke up, and here I am, chatting up a storm.
Are you all right? Do you feel any discomfort?
You can call me Trisha, and she's Yang Yang.
We are in the Gorgeous Spirits. It's on the outskirts of Zhenzhou. Your attire doesn't seem local. Are you a roving traveler from afar, or someone returning home? So you don't know why you're here, where you're from, or who you are.
Baisha didn't tell us you'd have these after effects when you wake up.
The wind has brought us a warning. The etheric sea is converging. It seems a new tacit field is taking shape.
That means it's probably gonna get dangerous here soon. I knew it. Our gourds are out of service because of the etheric sea's influence. We can't send or receive messages for help now. We better hurry over to meet up with Baizhe at our gathering spot and get out of here. Guess you really can't recall a thing. If you got any questions, we can talk as we move. Yang Yang and I...
Rover, can we call you that for now? Before you remember your true name? We shouldn't stay here. If you don't have other plans, how about leaving with us for now?
Oh, that's great. Let's go together. It may seem all nice and quiet here now, but you never know when a tacit discord might pop up out of nowhere. Oh my, you speak of the devil!
No hesitation.
Bravo! So you still remember how to fight despite having forgotten everything? Wow! Watch me lead the charge next time. No one messes with Ma Xiao Chisha.
What's wrong? Are you injured from the fight? This is the statue of Jue, the sentinel in Zhenzhou, in the shape of a long. There is one capital and 6 cities in Huanglong, with each city having its own sentinel. While they in Huanglong, most of the sentinels take the shape of a long. In other regions, they manifest in Sentinels are present where civilizations thrive. Huanglong stands out with the highest number of currently coexisting sentinels because of its long history and vast land. Records state the sentinels in Huanglong were once a single entity. Now they are each responsible for a part of Huanglong. Naturally, there are sentinels in other regions too, but fewer compared to Huanglong. You were standing face to face with our sentinel? One can hardly see our sentinel with their own eyes. Most people only get the chance during the appointments. According to your description, you stood pretty close. Only the sentinel's appointed resonator is allowed in its proximity. For now, that person is the magistrate of Zhenzhou.
Whoa, darn! That must be an elite class!
Chixia might be in danger. Rover, please.
Moment of resonance. I sense your weakness.
Rover, watch out!
Disperse.
Let me be your blade. Speeding up. Deference. Speeding up.
That was close. You fought so well. I didn't even get a chance to help, and Yang Yang just rushed over to protect you like a Anyway, see? There's a resonance beacon over there. When you see a beacon, be sure to register and activate it. It's usually safe within a 5-meter radius of a beacon. It can protect you from danger sometimes.
Rover, could you hand me your terminal for a moment? Done. Its design and system version are different from ours, but your terminal still has the data transfer. Done. Done. Its design and system version are different from ours, but your terminal still has the data transfer and other basic functions. We are almost at the gorge's entrance. There will be a descent.
Once you're out of the gorge, there's only a short walk to reach Jinzhou. Jinzhou is the safest place around here. The Resonance Nexus provides coverage for the whole city. Maybe it's not as big as some other cities, but Jinzhou is up.
Jinzhou sits between the Desert Highland and the Norfolk Barrens. It's a border city and a fortress.
Huh? We've agreed to meet up with Bai Zhe here. Where is she?
This is the center of the Etheric Sea.
A tacit field? When did it show up? It wasn't here when we just got here.
But I didn't sense a hint of a tacit field's presence.
So it appeared while we weren't looking? Or maybe the Etheric Sea can tell where we are. Could
The
it?
center of the tacit field.
Isn't that Bai Zhe? Bai Zhe! Bai Zhe!
way. Perhaps she can't hear us. Freshly formed tacit fields have a dormant period. During this time, it is relative. The dormant period of a tacit field varies based on its formation time. The faster a tacit field forms, the longer its dormant period lasts. For now, right. The glider can't carry us beyond the tacit field's range. Besides, Baija is there. Now it's time to use a glider module. Rover, let me help you activate it.
Baija! Baija! We're in a dormant tacit field, right? Why did you come here by yourself? Baija, you know we... Huh?
You are all right, it seems.
Yeah, he was super energetic. Handled a super big TD. Way more spirited than me.
I've been keeping an eye on his condition through the stream. Baija is just concerned about your condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you move around that much, since you've just... Are you alright?
Worry has clouded your judgment, Yang. His vitals are stable with normal-sized pupils and a... This isn't the place for talking. Let's go.
Let the winds roar! Deference! Hey! Speeding up.
Swift and resolute. The hour is...
Rover is with me, and that strange tacit discord is here too.
It's the tacit discord's ability. Be careful.
I'm okay. Let me be your blade. Precipitant! Storm, hear my command! Speeding up.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
Don't run. Speeding up. Speeding up.
No hesitation. into your weakness.
Let me be your blade.
Tempest! Serenade! Yang! Rover! Are you alright? Are you hurt? Oh, thank goodness. We could see that darn barrier, but couldn't lay a finger on it.
I'm fine too. I've never seen such a formidable tacit discord before. But Rover was able to completely... I didn't really do much. That's strange. This place isn't known to be so...
Anyway, come check this out.
Oh, this is an echo.
Wow, an echo of the elite class. Someone got lucky today.
My apologies. We got a little carried away. Does reverberation or echo? Everything in our world is made up of frequencies, and every sound generates a reverberation. Those echoes are the lingering reverberations of tacit discords after...
Oh, by Pangu Terminal, she means the gourd-shaped device every resonator has, developed by researchers in Huanglong. But you see, it's not always we get to find these. Also, there's a limit to what your gourd can absorb.
Absorption is only possible when your databank's level is equal to or higher than the tacit discord's level. My terminal issued a warning when it detected that tacit discord earlier. It should at least... Rover, would you mind checking your databank?
No need for that. Rover, why don't you just try absorbing it with your terminal? Oh, so it doesn't work. No worries. You can start with smaller ones before tackling this guy here. There should be some sweet baby roche rooms around here. Let's go check those out, shall we?
We'll need to report the unusual phenomena here to the City Hall and the Academy. Let's make our exit.
Hungry. I'm starving. What kind of... Rover, you've been playing the fool all along? I've never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve? Like eating a whole tacit discord? Grilling echoes alive?
Could it be related to your lost memories? Can you recall anything now? Rover, are you feeling... Could it be the side effect of fighting that tacit discord? Daiji, can we take Rover to do a checkup at Huashu Academy's Resonance Medical Department? Daiji?
Absorbing echoes with the human body is not entirely...
With the human... I remember Comprehensive Mirror for Historians mentioned this in the Huanglong section's opening. A celestial being descended, commanding the Tiankun's boundless power. Assuming mortal form, they condensed the primordial essence, creating Pangu. Cleaving heaven and earth apart, they aligned the celestial and terrestrial. Their radiance encompassed the four corners. Thus began the illustrious annals of Huanglong.
There was a very strong person way back, like they held the whole universe right in their hands. As there was no terminal in those days, they absorbed the tacit discords with their bare hands. And the TD they absorbed was the most powerful of all. That person turned it into the first echo ever. Then they used the power of that echo to rebuild the world, sort out the laws, and that's how the history of Huanglong began. Please, Yang Yang, stop reciting that. I'm begging you. Oh my, it's taking me back to my school days when I had to recite pages and pages of them. Anyway, that's just a made-up legend, isn't it? Whether it's true or not, that story happened a long time ago, when Jinzhou didn't even exist. Could it be that Rover's like the great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy of us all?
Let's not jump to conclusions without enough data and proper analysis. Rover.
Wait! The signal's back!
This is a holographic message to all of Jinzhou from the City Hall.
My fellow soldiers and citizens, I apologize for any inconvenience caused. I am Jin Shi, the Magistrate of Jinzhou. As the Moon Chasing Festival approaches, our city welcomes visitors from around the world. The festivities are highly anticipated by our people, and I too share in this joyful sentiment. Jinzhou has always been a crucial defense against the tacit discord outbreaks, safeguarding Huanglong. We have a heavy responsibility on our shoulders with no room for retreat or failure. It is the dedication of our warriors, along with the diligence of our citizens, that has allowed us to thrive in peace and prosperity. Despite the challenges of tacit discords, we remain steadfast and hospitable to visitors, upholding our enduring traditions. With that in mind, I have a favor to ask. Among our many visitors, there is one visitor that holds utmost importance to me, the city of Jinzhou, and the entirety of Huanglong. We have awaited your arrival for a long time. Given the circumstances, you may be feeling bewildered at this time. You should have noticed some strange happenings related to you. If you plan to stay in Jinzhou for some time, I would be more than delighted to personally meet you in the City Hall of Jinzhou. While I cannot guarantee to provide all the answers you need, I will do my best to assist you and provide necessary permissions, if applicable. This is only my personal request. You can decide your course of action in any way you see fit. Therefore, I request the people and soldiers of Jinzhou to assist this esteemed visitor when the opportunity arises.
Why do I get this feeling?
This person our magistrate was talking about
As Rover.
Wow, so this is the true measure of a chief. I mean, of our Rover. This is the true measure of a chief. It's a famous line from a good old hero play. It's been running for almost 4 years. It's a really heartwarming tale about the chief and their squad.
Does that hero place story sound familiar to you?
Hey, that ain't the point, okay?
What are your plans now, Rover?
There's still a while before the festival break. The best part of it hasn't even started.
If you're eagerly anticipating the festival atmosphere now, I'm afraid you will end up disappointed. But if you can stay in Jinzhou for a little while longer, until the moon-chasing festival activities begin. I remember you had a flashback of yourself looking into its eyes when you saw the statue of our sentinel. We can't confirm its authenticity, but based on the magistrate's message, it seems Jinzhou has a lot to do with your past. Whether you're the visitor our magistrate mentioned or not, you are surely important to Jinzhou, and you will be our important
friend! We've already entrusted our lives to each other. I've never seen so many TDs packed together, and that elite one was so scary. Well, you did get rid of most of them. Anyway, once we're back in Jinzhou, I'll treat you that famous specialty from Panhua's restaurant.
It would be best for your well-being to have a thorough physical examination once we arrive in Jinzhou. While there don't seem to be any immediate side effects following the absorption of that echo, we cannot rule out the possibility.
I'm gonna get you one you can absorb. I never go back on my promise. Your hero Chisha's on the hunt.
speeding up.
Hey, hey, hey!
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness.
Can you reenact what you did before?
Maybe you can only absorb the... Or does it have to be a certain type of... Or maybe we should give your terminal a whirl. Yay! It worked! I've never seen a gourd quite like yours before. Your terminal's got a different look, but the functions are pretty much the same.
Let me be your blade.
Serenade!
One with the sounds. I sense your weakness. Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. An unexpected discovery. One with the sounds. One with the sounds. the sounds. The hour is upon us.
Let Devious reign.
Tempest! Ha! Let the winds roar! Ha!
Speeding up.
Look! Jinzhou City's just up ahead!
Rover? There you are. My dearest. Seed of fate.
Alrighty, what should we do next? Shall we go grab a bite?
I am to return to the Academy. The anomalies of the Gorges of Spirits, the resurgence of that tacit field, and the many...
Then I'll go submit our report and prepare the documentation needed for Rover's audience with a...
Then I guess I'll take Rover over to the Nexus Tower for registration first. Being new to Jinzhou and all, he can't be left standing outside the City Hall. Hospitality is our local specialty, you know.
Then I'll leave you in Shizia's care, Rover. Is that all?
Leave it to me.
I'll send the branch of Resin Medical Science a notice. We can come visit the Academy after your audience if you have no other plans.
You guys done yet? What's the holdup? Let's move. Then I'll have more time to show. We've got loads of fun in Jinzhou. We can go watch lion dances, hero plays, stand-up shows, and then maybe the martial championships. Chissa, Ally of Justice, at your service. Are you the one who needed a hero? Here we are. Jinzhou's Nexus. Exactly. Long story short, the smaller ones we ran, data is shared between all beacons. You activate one, and the entire map's data will be relayed to your terminal. Just place your terminal here. Think you can catch up?
I have the arrangements in place. Rover, you can come visit the magistrate at any time. Juzia, do you mind bringing Rover over to the city hall?
Think you can catch up? Think you can catch up?
What do you mean I'm not the VIP the magistrate's expecting? Go see for yourself.
Ew. First time seeing...
I was surprised too. Most of the people here have applied for.
So this is the true... I agree, though. So far, you've been sure it...
Have you thought of something, Rover? You mean... I can't really...
Same here. Anyway, our magistrate's the best lead we have for now, no matter what she has in store for Rover. Huh? But my shift's almost coming up.
I don't have any. It was me who...
Oh, I see.
What do you think, Rover? Are you in a hurry to recover your memories? In that case, how about meeting with the magistrate first? She may have the... We're not allowed to go with you. Shizia will be waiting.
That's right. We're not going anywhere. Just give us a shout if anything goes down. Wait, no, we won't be able to hear ya. Plus, they've got this rule about not yelling inside the city hall.
VIP the magistrate's
Think you can catch up?
Please, follow me. Kindly have a seat. Lady Sanhua will be with you shortly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I apologize for the delay. My name is San. I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is currently away. Prior to her departure, she instructed me to bring you these tokens and a welcome gift. Madam Magistrate advised you to explore what these tokens represent during her absence. This may help you acquire the information you desire sooner. I apologize for the inconvenience, but please rest assured she will be here to meet you in 3 days' time. Since Madam Magistrate is currently away, I cannot make the final confirmation on her, but you You are truly exceptional. Regarding that, my eyes can see the frequencies of all living beings. Or rather, those frequencies are the only thing I can see. You share the same frequency with Madam Magistrate. You look undistorted and authentic in your original form. In my eyes, you appear the way you are. They all look different. May I have your terminal for a moment? Yes, it's the gourd on your waist. The device every resident Madam Magistrate thought you might need it. The utility module on your terminal has been upgraded to the latest iteration. Now, all the utility you are now granted unlimited access to all regions in Jinzhou. I have sent your terminal ID to every border pass and residence beacon. You will only need to display your terminal. You are free to visit any part of Jinzhou. Yes, including the City Hall. You have also, may I ask, have you decided your place of residence? If not, Madam Magistrate has arranged accommodation for you in advance, here in the city. I will lead you to your room if you need. Understood. We will be ready to accommodate you.
One with the sounds.
Rover, it took you so long. What gives? So Madam Magistrate's not in the city?
It's just, the increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit
Plus?
I'm afraid. So Madam Magistrate is meeting you in 3 days, and she left these tokens for you. Do you have any plans, Rover? Rover, do you mind if we have a look at the token?
So? What's so special about them?
It seems like a miniature. It is a horological device that tells time by using sunlight's direction. Sundials in Huanglong usually have marked lines for the 12 shichens in a day, and every shichen is 2 hours long, with some showing seasons or months. On this sundial, time seems to be represented by the 12 earthly branches, drawn on the outer ring of its surface, and its inner ring shows the 4 symbols, each representing one cardinal direction. These are the 4 famous auspicious beasts in Huanglong's folklore. They are believed to protect people from all 4 directions under heaven. Generally, the teal long represents the east, the white tiger stands for the west, the vermilion bird stands for the south, and finally, we have the black tortoise for the north. It seems the sundial...
Ugh, that requires...
This is... Magazines are not native to Zhengzhou. They are usually imported by boat. I think we can find... They're not always available for purchase, though. The frequent tacit discord outbreaks can disrupt transportation and cause shortages. The Midnight Rangers have great...
A candy? Oh, I've had these when I was a kid. I think they were called, but I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Went on a trip.
It reminds me of my childhood. I was really scared of getting my flu shots when I was little. And sometimes the nurse lady would hand out candies like this as a prize. But what does it mean as a token?
The color of this leaf seems a bit odd. Can't tell what tree it is.
I think I can... Never mind. Sorry. I can't tell what kind of tree this leaf belongs to either. So Chixia and I share similar childhood memories of the sugar pearl. Do you remember it too, Rover?
When it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou. I don't have candy but I got this. It's really good. Madam Magistrate said we should be nice to There's still some distance to the Hua. Yang Yang just installed some app. See? Just open the utility. See? See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover. If you want to be a hero... If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you gotta If you want to be a hero... If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover.
Cherish every gain.
wait a sec. Yeah? Duty call. Sorry. If you need me, just shout my name. And, well, you only need to send me anyway. I got...
Sure, Rover. Let's go inside. Replied to my message. She's probably busy in her lab. Anyway, let's try asking him, shall we?
What? You need something?
Mr. Mortivy, please pardon our intrusion. We are friends of Baiju, and we're here to look for her.
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at all. It was us who bothered you.
Baja should be in the data analysis room. I'll go tell her you're here.
Thank you, sir. This is Mortify, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety. He was born in the new Federation, and he joined the Huashu Academy a few years ago. I heard his talent is truly impressive. People say he's a bit scary at first glance, but he's actually quite kind-hearted once you get to know him. Shizia told me he's quite popular with the kids. Children have been pestering him for all kinds of fancy toys, and he's always open to their requests.
Here you are. The data we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been submitted for analysis. Any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
What do you think?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have. Data is always straight. The first 3 tokens can be tested out. Indeed. One moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. I don't see anything special with these items. Speaking of the sugar pearl, you all remember eating sugar pearls like this when you were kids? Well, I don't think I've ever had anything like this in my... No, I'm from the new Federation.
I remember a nurse lady giving me a...
So, sugar pearls...
The sugar pearl...
Miss Baija, as a...
I do have...
Seconded.
It will take some time before the results are ready. If you have other matters to take care of, you
Shall we wait here at the academy, Rover?
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical... I have the equipment ready. I'll need to check your health status and see if there are any unusual fluctuations. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal? I am not seeing the Crownless's data in your terminal. So it was indeed absorbed into your body. The Crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your body, leaving no trace behind. But how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing frequency energy. How do you define monster? For resonators like you, such abnormal fluctuations in frequency typically lead to overclocking. When a resonator's mental capacity is overwhelmed, they may lose control of their forte, causing an overflow of resonance energy. We have established a comprehensive overclock diagnosis process to accurately predict potential risks of overclocking. Your waveform graph shows a remarkable level of stability, surpassing any resonator I've encountered. Your risk of overclocking should be minimal. You don't need to worry about that for the time being. To put it simply, it seems there is another dimension or a creature hiding inside your body. It seems we need a simulated combat to please hold your terminal tight and stay still. Academy's simulated training ground. Don't worry, Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would.
Bad timing.
Commence healing.
One with the sounds.
Serenade!
As Yotan had previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
Power is upon us.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization.
Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it was not your resonance ability either. Let's hope we'll do another round to fully test your potential.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds.
Precipitant!
Synchronization.
Storm, hear my command!
We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? Huh. I'm back to the same spot again. And this moon. What is happening? Are those tacit discords?
Rover! Rover! Thank goodness! You're awake, Baiju. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details? A giant tacit discord with a scythe. It doesn't sound like the Crownless. Might be even higher ranked. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use. The sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place, be it good or bad. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated sonorosphere. But we cannot guarantee that all abnormal frequencies were eliminated. Your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of sentient beings. You may have encountered one such manifestation. I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious mind. Such anomalies could have been hiding in the simulation, and they resonated with your subconscious. Or perhaps they were lifted from your subconscious in the first place. I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion yet. Not until we've run a thorough analysis on the data collected. I'll also check the simulated sonorosphere again to see what on earth happened to it. In terms of bodily functions, you seem to be in perfect health. In fact, all the data look quite good. But if you feel anything unusual, please come find me anytime.
Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the test results?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It sounds different from a solid object. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise and tenon puzzle box. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We scanned it, and there is a small paper scroll inside. However, it's missing a crucial component. we should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. Automata mechanics isn't my field of study. I specialize in developing tacitite weapons, but the foundational theories behind these applied technologies are quite similar. It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite weapons. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be able to solve the puzzle and access the paper scroll. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. Well, that's a no-brainer indeed. We could certainly give it a try. If you're fine with the paper scroll being destroyed by its protective mechanism, that is. One moment. I have an incoming call. What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste. Well, since you've put it that way...
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling... It looks like Mr. Mortefi needs more time. Maybe we should give him some space to concentrate. Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Yes, of course. I've already noticed all that you mentioned. Indeed, you just pointed out a blind spot in my thinking. Your workshop? That hellish place? Stop sweet-talking me. I get it. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to the sundial. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill two entirely different structural requirements at the same time. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded pointer. I'll draw up a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place.
I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Mr. Mortefi's description, though it is a bit hard to figure out where we should start. This should be it. It's quite a box full. Let's go back and show it to Mr. Mortefi. Mr. Mortefi, we found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources. but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena. And the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortefi?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it. Hold on. Remember when I said, don't force it open? Crank that thing another 5 degrees, and not even Zhang Li Yao will be able to save it.
The earthly branches and foursome, these symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing. But it's falling out of daily use now. What?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries. The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
I found it. It's located. Mao Cheng Si, Wu Wei. If I remember, the gorges can be formidable tacit. There are 2 photos. Rover, about the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover?
Let's look back. Simply put, we both had a... However, or maybe or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to... She needed to ensure... If it were you...
I would emphasize...
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done.
Baiju said we made some progress in
nothing. I received a report. Oh, I also tried searching. Huh? All right, I still don't.
Do you have a place to stay?
Aren't you forget? All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please. What did I tell ya?
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like by the way, and with just a few tugs of the rope. By the way, so it only took...
What's our next plan of action, Rover? An ocean of... You said it was... Even the etheric, perhaps. That girl, it's a sight.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city.
Without a doubt. We resonators can, if you feel like it, head. Dang it! Did you hear that? Should be the instructor Yan is in charge.
Burst. One with the sounds.
Oh, bring it on! Serenade! Sucks to be you. Think you can catch up?
Swift and resolute.
Tempest!
One with the sounds. The end has come.
Oh, bring it on!
Defense at the city gate has been strengthened.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfolk. What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back.
Be that as it...
Well, everything seems fine in the city.
That's why we must... Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Baron's base. Dangerous as it is, we have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I understand you. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access path. Your access pass has been verified. Just you two?
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
Well, it says you have the highest level of access. Honestly, he could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
Sure.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran?
Exactly. According to what... Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him. Of course.
Speeding up. Speeding up. Speeding up.
You don't look like soldiers. Why?
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the...
Missing. The one you're...
Yes.
I met him once. I think a quartermaster. He must be in the rear guards camp.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading on your way there...
Sure.
Great. I'll send the court...
Is that the beacon?
They don't look like...
Greetings.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Run, everyone!
I can't move.
Oh, please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need...
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides.
God, we ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the...
You shouldn't be stealing public property. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you...
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Watch out!
A tough nut, ain't you?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't test our patience. Just do as you...
We're begging you!
Why did you... Do you have other...
They seem
Then we ran up. We ain't got the... Hey, since you're being so generous...
Wait, I used to travel... Pain come...
You don't understand.
I came from a... If you really can...
Hurry!
No, I wasn't...
Really? I see. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacons before?
This is a testament. Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. Last chance.
Coming in hot. Flame on!
Swift and resolute. Strike one with the sounds. Moment of resonance.
Let the winds roar. Serenade. Oh, bring it on. Pew, pew, pew. Think you can catch up?
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. The thorns are blocking... The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
I know another shipment of supplies.
But
Tell them it's an emergency. I'll talk to them. Move! What is it? You new here? Are you wait, you don't look...
I am Yang Yang, and
Excuse me, one moment, please. Careful! An outrider! Oh, sorry. Yes? I'm sorry. The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines.
What exactly do you...
Just make sure they are safe. The medic, thank you.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time.
supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance.
So this is what a real war looks like.
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. And I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for...
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just... it's okay.
I'll go find a medic. Please calm down.
That's barely a scratch.
Stop, please hold him still for...
Sure.
Thank you for your assistance.
They look bad.
Don't worry, I've heard from vet, but things have each injury. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers.
They are the ones.
Please don't put... Now that they're all...
Thank you.
The quartermaster is...
Rover, where are we going?
Here are...
Oh, great. You have...
Have you confirmed? Yua, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Yua.
Excuse me.
Sure. Please excuse me.
What are you doing? Oh.
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Yes, I found Zhuyan. I heard you two still have... It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the Mangosteen indicates something about war, what is Madame Majesty? Have you thought of something, Rose?
I think.
So Madame the quarter... We haven't reached the...
General! Follow the Qinglong to war! Tell truth from the side. 7. Facade. Wind Rider. Retreat to advance. Bide the time. Time to fight back. Tell truth from Facade. Unstoppable. Fear no more. Tell truth from Facade. Finale. Wind Rider. Facade. Break! Bide the time. Wind Rider. You worry. Retreat to advance. Tell truth from the sun. Wind Rider. Bide the time. Finale.
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh,
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord.
An imposing. The front lines are not far. Your vision. The battle streams from the Norfolk Barrens field over. Something on that battlefield must be connected, but I didn't hear anything. Rover?
According to Baja, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is Teacher Village in the Central Plains. As I make myself reflect on my goals and plans, those voice over. Perhaps you can give it a speeding up. Speeding up.
Tempest! Shape the shapeless! Different!
Oh. Speeding up.
Precipitant! Let the winds roar!
Don't worry. Speeding up. Speeding up.
Different!
Speeding up.
Storm, hear my command! Precipitant! Let the winds roar!
Speeding up.
Different! Storm, hear my command! Tempest! Precipitant! Shape the shapeless!
cherish every gain.
This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Grover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first. Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. The hour is upon us.
Oh, bring it on! Pew, pew, pew! Flame on!
Let me be your blade.
Serenade! Shape the shapeless!
Swift and resolute. Bad timing. Moment of resonance. Sounds come forth.
Oh, bring it on! Bring it on!
Speeding up.
Swift and resolute. Strike from the shaft. One with the sounds.
I think I found something, Rover. Ritualistic wooden plaques. But why are they here? They seemed... I remember reading about...
I see.
Watch out! Something's not...
Brother, help.
It seems Tacit does this one, turning the last bits of a human... I'm sorry. No. Rover? It seems the village is something based on the... Perhaps there must be... I'll inform... Sorry. I know it does. Thank you, Rove. As for the little one here... The area is a mess. Look, someone was injured. These cards. The Fraxidus is...
The Fraxidus?
Yes. I don't know much about the Fraxidus, but it's a group of extremists obsessed with
fusing.
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou, left by low above the... No one knows. And there is a man who they belong. If he's responsible for what... Huh?
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent... If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am a cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such... The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about to begin with. I heard you've lost your memories. Indeed. I'll tell you then. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. But truth hurts sometimes. I know you are not... My goal is simple. Come on. Observe the surroundings as you learn more about this world. Your true and before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my... why do you... Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet, so go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? How typical. But let me ask you this. Do you truly... Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated. First, who are the an innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction. Now, Rover, the story is yours. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more. Our story begins once upon a time in a peaceful village. In the day, they toiled for food. And when evening fell, fables. Stories told and retold through the ages. But they always draw from real life. The same story gets told by many. And each person, whatever you learn from it is just one of like a snap. This village, so that magistrate. One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. The lambs, drawn in by his words, soon lived in comfort and security. No, quite the opposite. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grab his flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food and shelter. They no longer had to struggle for survival, as their once meager lives were replaced with the flock worshipped their shepherd turned God, praising him and holding him. What's wrong? Does my story make you... Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Wouldn't you? Oh, so we agree already. You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. The shepherd still reigns, and the lambs have... It's up to the two of us to... The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night, except the one little black lamb. As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want without taking anything from you? I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome. But true equality is scarce, always has been. The world was never a fair place. Wouldn't you agree? To receive equal retribution, one must give more and more. And more. When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. When they can make someone else bear the price, they all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire. Funny, isn't it? Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. But the black lamb was nowhere to be found. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. One that our black lamb violated by telling the truth. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes, because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the white lambs did? Those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses. Well done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, what is your takeaway from this story? Answer me and I'll reveal the truth of what happened. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? Brilliant answer. You saw past the obvious. The true culprit was not the shepherd, but the white lambs who chose to follow his rules. The shepherd never forced them into anything. He merely presented a choice, a possibility. No one would have been killed if they simply refrained from making those wishes. Their greed and indifference were the cause of it all. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? Of course, as always, life was the most valuable thing they had to offer. Here's my final question. What happened to the black lamb? Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've uncovered?
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock found out the truth, but chose to be his accomplices, and they willingly offered the black lamb as another sacrifice.
That's right! Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again. Until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. The black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story, Rover? What really happened here? I suppose you already have it. The Black Lamb who rebelled against the rule, the innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a... They had it. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. That's how he kept the flock in check and maintained... Fun answer, but no. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. You and I, we are the Black... Well then, let's see if this Black Lamb is going to end up like you said. Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the... Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead? Disperse. Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this. Don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces.
Different! Clean. Ha!
One with the sounds.
Stop! Coming in hot! Think you can catch up?
Such speed! Such brutality! Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after all. Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking Black Lamb? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason? Or the sole apostle? Think about it! The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the Black Lamb can reclaim the trust of its herd. Then, eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors!
One more time. One with the sounds.
Oh, bring it on!
One with the sounds.
Precipitant! Oh, bring it on! Flame on!
Sounds come forth. Bad timing. One with the sounds.
Rover!
Such a pesky.
Rover? Rover! I shattered Scar's illusion. that should have injured him.
Oh! Should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from him!
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from you. Don't let you improvise.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious. No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. Rover, it seems our happy little date. But don't forget my sins. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice is we'll meet again in the not too distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them? Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement, and I could only sense that it wasn't far. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover.
Brother. Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Yes, let's talk about it later. It seems all the tragedies in Tea Tree Village were linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? We cannot take his words for granted. What's the matter? Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
The water is going down. I can't believe it. There is such a big opening down here. How odd. This place should have been soaked in water. How odd. How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. That tree. Please, are you trying to tell us about... Where did it go? That girl, just those sacred. I guess the please excuse. It's getting a bit too cold. Sorry, Rover. The air with the villagers. What was the diary's owner? My apologies. I wish I could say that it was tragedies like this that made. I cannot stop the. Really? Dwelling on it? Yes. Let's go back. Ray?
Quit the chit-chat.
Tell me what you need and I'll make it for you, provided your descriptions are reasonable.
I am Baizhi, a researcher at the Huashu Academy. Let I am Baizhi, a researcher at the Huashu.
Release the wands, and the mind quiets. Cleanse the thoughts, and the soul clears.